time for Adam at the movies.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So this weekend, you guys, you're familiar with artificial intelligence, right? There's this whole movement lately with ChatGPT and everything. I mean, what's the one that kids are making all the graphics with that look weird and goofy? Am I ringing any bells here? Anybody? Anyone?
It's not ChatGPT?
No, that's the one for writing, but there's one.
Yeah, there is the
one for pictures.
image one is crazy.
It's like Hawkwind or Imagewind or something like that, or Wind Song. I don't know what it is. Anyway, the point is, artificial intelligence in the not so distant future. Artificial intelligence actually has maybe a clue on something, and it becomes this battle between humanity and computer and technology. And that stems into the creator. And, well, the answer to the solution of making it all come together comes in the form of potentially a child made by the creator. Let's take a look at this clip.
This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it, or they win.
So this is like the question of what have we wrought?
What bed have we made and must we sleep in it? So yeah, this is interesting. This is science fiction with, I will say, not the freshest of stories, shall we say, but this comes to us from director Gareth Edwards, and he's the primary writer on this. Gareth Edwards was the director of Rogue One, and he's done a number of other films. Are any of you here on the panel, any of you sci-fi people?
Well,
I mean, I like Black Mirror.
Yeah, I mean, it has kind of a Black Mirror feel to it, like a 2001 Space Odyssey.
So here's the thing. This is what's kind of interesting about the entire film, because there's a lot of battle, there's a lot of war, there's a lot of military army, and I'm going to say this is not the total Rod Serling Black Mirror-esque thing to it. But when you actually look at the pedigree of this film and who's behind it, let me just kind of give you some of the names here. The cinematographer in this is a guy by the name of Greig Fraser. He's done work on Dune, Rogue One, and The Batman. The score is by Hans Zimmer, and Hans Zimmer's done work in Dune, Dunkirk, Inception, practically every big major monster film out there in the last, I don't know, 10 years. And then also the production design on this is done by a guy by the names of James Klein, who's done work on Avatar and Star Trek. And so it's no surprise that what we have here is a very visually stunning sci-fi film. It's something that's going to look very futuristic. This is only set in 2065, and it looks really, really good. Here's the problem, though, and my rub with this whole film is that we've kind of neglected story in all of this. I was kind of mentioning that this story is a little stale. It is interesting, it is compelling, and it is based on something that we are kind of currently wrestling around now, which is this concept of AI.
Right.
But the unfortunate factor is this story just keeps going and going, and so sometimes brevity becomes the essence of a good film. And
so how long is this
runs
thing?
2 hours and 13 minutes. You could shave off 20, maybe 30 minutes of this film, and I think you'd have a masterpiece. Instead, you have something that's dragging you across the finish line.
Gotcha.
And so that it starts to lose a little bit of weight.
Are there like chases and, you know,
yes,
hijinks like that?
Non-stop chases, non-stop hijinks.
They may stink a little.
They may stink a little bit. But the film overall itself, I'm still going to actually kind of give it some higher praise. And for that, because it looks so beautiful, I'm still going to give this 3 popcorns. Coming in at PG-13.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So maybe worth our time if we want to get out of the rain next week.
Worth the time if you're a sci-fi person. So.
This seems like a movie that I would want to watch, though, like an IMAX or Dolby Digital, like something. I want the experience.
That's what they're.
Movie.
Yes, that's what they're going for, and that's what they're recommending on this. That's what I saw it in. Was the biggest screen possible.
Right.
So.
All right. Good
there you
stuff,
go.
Adam. All right. Let's